Yeah, I realized this is a really clumsily put together video, but the message is the same. Some bonsais are small and some bonsai are even smaller. How do you keep these nice, watered and healthy during the hot summer months? During a recent visit to Xavier's Bonsai Retreat, I am here with Xavier from
Xavier's Bonsai Retreat.
Xavier, how are you doing? We also touched upon this topic. How do you keep this alive in a tiny pot like this?
Just for thumb's sake, that's my thumb, and it's in a thumb pot.
It's sitting on a piece of gravel. Why is it not just sitting on the table right now?
Well, you actually rudely took it out of its actual bed, which is I've got a nice pot with growing media in the bottom. I've probably got about 10 or 11 in there, and that is to keep all those little roots that are coming out the bottom. So that, and the idea there is so that you allow the tree which wants to send out roots to put out all its roots through one very small hole, and then say with a big container with soil in it, the roots ring it. And I mean, the roots on this last year were 2 foot long, and then beginning of spring, so late February, cut them all off, and already you've got there. So you're allowing a big tree to still thrive, but keep it in an absolute micro environment.
So that's really cool. You see here, there's this whole massive tray here with all these small bonsai, and they have those roots in a gravel tray, and every time you water, the roots just can suck the water right out of this tray. And the way these work, of course, is I have got gravel and there's a little bit of water standing in it, and every time I water the trees this fills up again, so that the bottom of the pot sits on the gravel. And it is still early season, so I don't have any roots growing through it yet, but later in the season roots will grow through the bottom of these pots, and then they'll enter the substrate, always having access to water. Of course, it also means that every once in a while you need to pull them up to ensure that the roots don't grow too long, and always water through the pots, otherwise the pots still dry out and all your viable roots are in the gravel bed. At least twice a year I pull them out, take off all the roots, and at repotting, of course, prune the roots back. The roots will find their way in the gravel by itself because there's humidity. Yeah, I realized this is a really clumsily put together video, but the message is the same. If you have a tiny little tree, for instance like this trident maple in a tiny little pot, over a hot summer's day, when you're away at work for instance, they dry out really quickly, and using a sprinkler it is not always easy to catch those. So I do also what Xavier does. I have a gravel bed sitting right behind me there, and another one there. And of course, what I also make sure is this part of my benches, they get sun until 2:30 in the afternoon. Then the sun moves away, shade hits them, and then they don't sit in the hottest part of the afternoon. So even if they dry out a little bit, they don't dry out completely. Now, this is a really short video. I realize that, but how do you care for the tiniest little bonsai in summer heat? It's an important question to treat. This was Jelle. See you next time. If you do like videos with tips and tricks on how to grow better bonsai and you like updates, there's a subscribe button down below, and otherwise, see you next time. Go have a look at one of my older videos. This was it.